morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Monday.
Good morning, Melbourne. Morning, boys. We got the band back together.
Good morning.
Sort of. You guys are live at the mothership. You're doing it from Nova in Sydney this morning.
We are.
We're at headquarters.
And the breakfast host from Nova Sydney just wandered down and he has made Clint and I a coffee. And I thought, well, Jase has never done that for us.
Ever.
You picked them up, though.
Hang on. Was this Whipper?
Yep.
To be fair, Whipper just doesn't have to do anything. He's the you in that role. He just sits on the other side of the desk on Instagram, so he doesn't have to
does that
panel
mean I'm supposed to be making you coffee?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
no. Well, that's
not going to work.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yes, we are back after 2 weeks of holiday leave.
Isn't it lovely to be back?
I worked for most of it. We'll catch up all about that shortly. But it is nice to be back together. We did see each other on the weekend, though. That was fun.
I was so excited to come back. You guys?
Is that because you don't have to see your family? Or?
Yeah.
Today, Clint? Yes. In fact, I'm launching into a 72-hour marathon show today.
You should come and work with me. I never go home.
It's called I Ain't Leaving.
Jase is putting us back in hide and seek for the next 8 weeks.
Yeah, and I'll give you a hot tip. You will never find us.
No, I love this job. I do love working with you too, but I could have done with another 2 weeks holiday, to be honest.
Hey, how did everyone pull up? We had, they call it Radio's Night of Nights. I call it the Logies Without Money. On Saturday night was the Radio Awards.
Logies Without Money.
That's
so true.
It's the Logies Without Money.
That's so true.
Yeah. So it's called the ACRAs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Newsflash, we didn't win.
Radio's finest. Gathering in the one room. What a mighty occasion it is.
It was nice to be there all together, though.
Oh, hey, you know me.
Whole
I
show
love a
was
free
there.
meal. Love a free meal.
Well, that's interesting because you didn't eat any of it. I sat next to you and you did not sit at the table for 1 minute.
I forcefully threw half that steak down. How dare you?
We got put on table number 1. Like, how bougie. And considering the year before we were basically in the kitchen.
101.
It was a long walk.
We were in the
to
Dunnies
front
last year, weren't we?
To table number 1.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to keep texting Jase because we were sitting next to the big boss. The
Oh,
CEO.
yeah.
And about maybe half an hour into the awards, he said to me, "Has Jase gone home?" And I had to send him a text.
Where is he?
I think you need to get back to the table. The boss is asking where you've gone. Oh, you know what? And I said, look, this is like church for Jase. He's worked in radio for 100 years, and he is catching up with every ex-girlfriend he's ever had. Didn't we meet a few of them?
Oh, didn't we?
He's catching up with every
I met one in the smokers lounge. I don't know what I was doing out there.
He's caught up
she
with
stays
every
there.
person he's ever worked with.
Yeah.
I was like, look at him. The little man doesn't run, but he was running from table to table, catching up with people.
Oh, there's Cindy from Newcastle.
Yeah.
Trudy!
Meanwhile-
Good to see you. How's
It was
business?
Anna from Newcastle. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Clint and I were bookending the CEO on table number 1. We didn't move. We sat there like good boy and girl, didn't we?
I'd be careful trying the term bookending around on a Aqua's night.
Oh, we're new to radio. We don't know what you lot get up to when you're not sitting at the table.
Just quickly, what time did your night finish, guys?
You know what? 3:30 because I'm a legend.
You're living.
And I don't go to bed at 3:30. I'm Cinderella. I turn into a pumpkin at midnight. So that was good for
I
me.
had to be in bed early because of the Today Show. I had to host the Today Show on Sunday morning.
Let
so
me
I was
check.
very good.
Let me check with our fearless leader.
Oh, yeah.
The one man that holds the fort on this show, that makes sure everyone gets to bed at a reasonable time. And
He's like the glue that holds us all
he
together.
is indeed, Clint. Hey, Brody, the thumb.
Maybe sticky tape. But
What time did you get to bed?
My head hit the pillow around 5.
Oh, that makes me ill. That was when I arrived at Channel 9 to read the news for the Today Show.
Well, I had a situation in my room at about 5.
All right, we should come back to that very soon.
Yep.
Let's get into it. We've got a huge show. Tell you all about it on the other side of this. Morning, everyone. This is Nova.
It's nice to be back. We are back live after 2 weeks off. We were in Sydney on the weekend for the ACRAs, as we were just saying before. It's the Radio Awards night.
What do we call it?
The
Radio's
Logies.
Night of Nights.
No. The Logies.
The pop version of the Logies.
The Logies Without Money.
Although I did get to hold someone else's ACRA, not mine, obviously.
How did it feel?
They're very heavy. I feel like they're very quite dangerous. Yeah. There's many people with beef in that room. Could smack someone in the knees with that would hurt.
You're the person I wouldn't
with
have
beef in that room.
I wouldn't have been giving it to you. That's for sure.
But the whole team went on a road trip to Sydney, including our very, very responsible junior producer, Gen Z, who we
should be well travelled.
So we'll put in different hotels because I don't know why. I don't actually know why we'll put in different hotels, but we were put in different hotels.
Yeah.
And I said to Gen Z, there was a bit of a cocktail party first, so she came to my room and just, we did a final zhuzh like girls do before we went down for cocktails.
Just quickly, sorry.
Looked at our makeup and
And you looked beautiful. You looked great. All the girls look lovely. But it's quite a process. No.
yeah, it is a process.
It is a process. Like,
Anyway.
what time did the process kick off?
Oh, I don't know. I had to fly up early. We flew up from Melbourne, so it felt like a full day. It felt like a wedding, the whole thing. But then I went to bed. I peeled off at I want to say 3, and I thought I was calling it a night. That's when I said goodnight to you, Jase. You said you were going to bed. I don't know what you did. Ellie's not staying in our hotel. In the middle of the night, I'm sound asleep in bed, and I thought I was being raided. The lights turn on. Someone walks into the room going, Sissy. Gen Z had a key to my room, even though she was staying, I don't know, walked in and woke me up at 4 a.m. to see what I was doing.
Oh, what were you doing?
I had my Invisalign in and I was sleeping.
Oh, that's sexy.
Who is this? Who is this?
I sleep in the wrong room.
Is that a mystery man Paul has sent to my room?
She barged on in.
She climb in?
What was she? No. And then I said, call your father. Call Jason.
No, do
Let
it
him deal with it.
in the Invisalign voice.
Call your father. Call Jason. He'll deal with you. I was like, leave me alone.
Did you have that
And she
glowing
just-
mask on as well?
I did no, because I'd been in bed for 2 hours. She scurried out, and then I just never heard from her again. I haven't actually seen her till this morning.
Call your father.
Was she okay?
Take it up with your father. Call Jason or Clint, not me. I'm in bed.
Oh, not me, no.
You're in bed because you had to do the Today Show. Anyway, so
is
I
she
don't know.
okay,
Is
Jase?
she alive and well today?
She's fine. She's here.
Okay.
She was earlier than me.
Did she? Well, that wasn't hard. Did she make it back to her own hotel okay? Or did she sleep in the hallway?
I saw her roaming around. The last time I saw her was about 4:30. She was roaming around the hallway.
What were you doing roaming around at 4:30?
Getting up to go to the airport, Clint.
That's
Of course
right.
you
yeah.
were.
It was on a 6 a.m. flight home.
Did you know how I feel about the airport?
Oh,
Gotta get there early. Gotta get there early. Gotta get there early, Jase.
I hate the airport. Hey, we got a huge show coming up today. Very excited about this. You might have heard some ads for it while we're away, but if you are single and you are ready to mingle, we have found the ultimate way for you to find the love of your life.
Yes. I can't believe no one's thought of this before.
I know.
It's so obvious. I know. I think it's foolproof, personally.
Do you?
Yes.
Has it worked for you in the past?
Well, Clint, what I will say is I'm happily taken, but I have done this and I could have potentially met a new suitor if I wanted to. A suitor, is that what they call them on The Bachelor?
Suitor.
A suitor.
You're thinking 1950.
So he saw how you sleep at night. Hey, Tricia. Thanks so much for being with me in my bed.
Yeah.
Nice and sunny today, though. Dare I say a sparkler?
Sparkler. Melbourne is just beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, I know. She's going to be looking pretty good today. I'm loving daylight savings as well.
Oh, I know. I love daylight saving.
Although
It makes everything better.
Mate, the place looks like Fritzels at the moment. I've got all the windows boarded up to try and get the kids to bed at night.
I know, don't.
Okay, bad reference.
Boarding up the house.
Why are you boarding up the house?
Because the bloody
Ian?
house is so bright. I'm trying to tell a 2-year-old that
Oh
you got to
my
go to
God,
bed.
he's such a Queenslander.
Curtains are gonna
Oh my
fade.
God, how the cow's going to get to sleep and the
no.
curtains are going to fade. Oh, you are a ranger from Queensland, Jase, aren't you?
Simple man.
Finally agree on something. Hey, can we
Oh my
talk
God.
footy, please? We have been away for a couple of weeks, and my God, it has been busy in the trade world.
Well, since that time, the Brisbane Lions have got their hands on the Premiership Cup.
I know.
Congratulations to the Lions.
Oh, we haven't been at work since they
No.
won. Well, that was a fun day, grand final day, wasn't
just?
it? Jeez, I celebrated like I won the grand final.
But the season is back, and I'm talking about the silly season. This is the trade period when footy fans really come out in force to support their list managers and recruiters, try to land some big fish in the footy world.
It's when those people who work at the football club that you didn't know work at the football
Yeah.
club really have
You?
their moment to
Oh,
shine.
yeah. Well, an expert in all things trade and also AFLW, is one of my great mates, Fox footy commentator and a friend of ours from KO Sports. Kelly Underwood joins us. Hello, Kel.
Morning.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Stanners, Lauren and Jase.
Good morning.
Nice to catch you so early on a Monday morning.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
glorious.
Have we got you out of bed early?
This is my Saturday morning sleep-in, actually,
Oh.
because I work all weekend. So thank you.
I'm
Lucky you're special.
Hey, Kel, back in our day, when we were intrepid footy reporters together.
This is when
the
footy was in
trade-
black and white, right?
The trade period went for 2 days. Now it goes for 10. What's going on?
Oh, because it means the AFL knows that silly reporters like us will talk gobbledygook for 9 of the 10 days. As Lauren said it beautifully, the managers and the recruiters puff out their chests.
They love
It's
it.
their grand final, and, they sort of barge into the rooms and the big egos come together, and, of course, the crucial time for lists for next year. So it is important, we get it, but the fact that it drags over 10 days is just ridiculous, and it's the AFL saturating the media market. And as Clint and I know, I think, you're told a lot of furphies, aren't you, over the first pit, until the last half an hour when all the action happens.
So, Kelly, everyone wants to know, and maybe I've missed it, but what's happened with Bailey Smith? Where's he?
Handsome Bailey.
Where's he off to, besides Cotton On to get his undies out?
Well, if he's going to Cotton On to get his undies out, then he's going to Geelong.
Yeah, is he? Has that happened
Yeah,
yet?
he'll get there. Yeah, no, it hasn't, but the dogs really don't have a leg to stand on. They're just, playing funny buggers with Geelong. So Bailey Smith will end up at Geelong. We've never really seen a player who, doesn't want to, who's openly said, I want to leave a club. Clubs that really don't have a leg to stand on in the end, do they?
He's a cat dog.
Oh, my God,
they're
that's
just
right. He's
playing-
the cat dog.
Yeah, that's it. So they're just playing hardball. But, the most intriguing one, really. So Bailey Smith that'll get done. It finishes on Wednesday night at 7:30 on the
thank
dot.
goodness
So
for that.
you cannot do a trade after 7:30 bang on. So
Right. So has anything
also-
actually happened yet?
There's a few who've gone through.
Yeah, there have been a few big trades, obvious ones that we expected to get done. So the most intriguing one is Dan Houston, the Port Adelaide All-Australian, who has said in the last couple of months publicly, yes, I want to leave, and then he said, no, I don't want to, I want to stay, and now he's saying he wants to leave. So, look, Collingwood's in the box seat to secure him, which would be a bonus for them, but Carlton's sniffing around, and North, I hear, will come hard late. So, and it could stay. It could still stay. So that's really the most intriguing one. We're still waiting to get done. Everyone's leaving Richmond, aren't they? They can't find the
mass
exit door
exodus.
quick enough
Yeah.
on
Well,
Hunt
not
Road.
my mighty Tigers.
No, not so
Kelly,
many
I was-
They have no one left.
I was going to ask, because this is what I couldn't get my head around when it comes to trades and what Track did a couple of months back where he came out saying he wanted to leave. Surely, in the lead up to Wednesday night, if you're going to come out and say, I want to trade, surely the deal's pretty much already
ducks have
been
gotta be
done in the
lined up.
background.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Jase. For an outsider looking in, you've just hit the nail on the head. It's all, and it gets really confusing because it's about trading not just picks for this year. So the Hawks there was a Friday curveball when the Hawks traded out pick 14, which is a really highly rated pick, and everyone thought that was going to sit there, and Tom Barras, the fullback from West Coast Eagles, they'll use that to get him.
Yeah, right.
Which
Right.
has been speculated about for the last couple of weeks that Tom Barras will go to the Hawks and it'll get done. But they actually traded that out. So what they do is they all sit down and they just,
Can we-
They
you know what?
should just get them all in a room.
They
They
squabble
used
over
to.
numbers.
One of those luxury auctions, where everyone sits in a room and
No,
it should be like that.
Go back to schoolyard days where it's like, I'll take Lauren, and then Clint gets to pick. I'll
It
take
sort of
Jase.
happened like that back in our day, Kelly. They used to ring a giant cowbell to signify the start and the end of
No,
trade
I
week.
want to just do
I
it
like
like
that.
schoolyard days, and then you
Like
just
the horse auctions.
then you're that one
Magic
player going,
Millions.
please don't have me at the end. Please don't have me at the end.
Yeah,
Hey,
you don't want to be the last man standing.
Kelly Underwood joining us on the air this morning. Hey, Kel, we appreciate your time. Thanks for getting up this morning.
No worries. Really,
We love you,
really
Kel.
enjoyed having a chat. Don't forget, we've got the AFLW show on Fox on Sunday night.
That's right. You can
Plenty to talk about with women's footy as well.
Yeah, the D's are back.
Yes.
you can watch AFLW every Sunday on Fox, following the latest AFLW game of the round, live and exclusive on Fox Footy, available to stream on KO Sports and watch on Foxtel. I reckon
Thanks, Kelly.
flick the trade and do a few more weeks of footy. Remember how good bloody 0 round went?
Oh.
Opening round.
Do we have 0 rounds again?
It'll be back.
Do we?
Yep.
Right
Can't
after
wait
the
for
trade
that.
period.
Guys, how do we pull up after the Melbourne Marathon?
Oh, did you run it?
Oh, the Melbourne Marathon.
Are you cramping this morning?
We've got... we're going to be crossing to Ned Brockman's little camp a little bit later on this morning. I'm looking
Gee,
forward
he's
to
done more than the Melbourne Marathon.
He has indeed. He has indeed.
What is he doing? 16 marathon.
1,000 miles.
Unbelievable.
Hey, how do you think you would be feeling this morning, Jase, if you had run the marathon? What's the longest you've run?
Here
we go.
Several years ago, I may have pitched the stupid idea about doing the Melbourne Marathon in rollerblades, but I was told that you're not allowed.
That'd be skating.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah, no wheels in the Melbourne Marathon. Not allowed.
You can't
How
ride a
surprising.
motorbike either.
Yeah.
I once did the half marathon at the Melbourne
And
Marathon.
you finished?
I couldn't walk for about 6 days.
Really?
Yeah.
And I, as you know, people run across the finish line and they're so elated and they're like, this is the best feeling ever. I ran across and said, I will never, ever do this again. I hated
It's horrendous.
Funny, I didn't see that bit on the news as they're interviewing
I
everyone.
was
Everyone's
like-
being inspirational.
Look, I did feel good when I crossed the line, but then everyone was like, are you addicted now? Do you want to do it again? I was like, no. And I never did do it again.
Feeling of elation when you cross the line on the MCG.
I would love to see that on the news, like all these people going, I did this to my sister. Oh my God, what an amazing day. I feel great. And then you
I
just
did
go,
it because someone said I couldn't do it. And I was like, yes, I can. So I did it.
Did you chafe?
Mate, I everythinged. I was so sore.
remember she
I was
almost
like,
pooed herself in training.
Oh, you did too.
Yeah.
No, that was
Well, you
that was a
did.
juice cleanse. That wasn't Melbourne Marathon prep and it didn't actually happen.
I believe the Royals have hit the old What If website to book some accommodation because they are on the way to Australia, but they are dogging us and not coming to Melbourne.
I know. What is that about? Why aren't they coming to Melbourne, Clint?
Well, because King Charles has had some recent health issues, so
what,
they've.
the hospital's better in Sydney?
Well, no, they've truncated the itinerary, so he's only
Excuse
doing
me?
Canberra.
What does
and
truncated
Sydney.
mean?
Like
They've
shorten
shrunk
it.
it.
Oh,
I'll give you a hot tip. If you're going to lose something off the itinerary, ditch Canberra.
yeah. Well, they got a camera.
Well, they've got to go there to visit the PM and the
No, I'm sure the
GG and
PM
all that
would
sort of
come to
thing.
them.
He might be picking up some fireworks and porn.
Oh, maybe. He seems like that sort of guy, Charlie, doesn't he?
Why? Is that what
actually-
happens in Canberra? Fireworks and porn?
Yeah.
Oh, it's rife. And roundabouts.
And
The
legal.
3. And what?
Legal.
Oh, it is legal, yeah.
Yeah.
Porn
Well, isn't-
and fireworks, not at the same time, I hope.
That'll get some views.
On the roundabout while they're going round and round and round the roundabout.
That's what we should. Charles, just around and round he goes.
I think he should
Fireworks
skip
and
Canberra.
Some porn.
But you know there's truffle farms in just out of Canberra?
That's another thing
Yeah,
to
they
add to the
should
list.
send him up with the truffle dogs. They would love that. They love hunting
Oh,
dogs,
yeah.
the Royals.
Hey, so yeah, they're dodging Melbourne altogether, which sucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it? Are you disappointed,
Jace,
Jace?
don't
You'd
say
be
it
there
sucks.
with your little
Now-
British flag.
I love the Royals, but can you imagine, Jace, if the Royals came to Melbourne and they blocked the streets?
the traffic.
Oh, they've closed Punt Road.
Oh, what's he even doing here? Oh, I'm a Republican. Are you?
Well, you've spoken for me. I mean, look, I don't think we need to close a street.
They would close the streets.
He'd have a motorcade.
Oh, you would have a
motorcade.
motorcade. See, I'm a sucker for a motorcade.
Yeah.
There was once I was Sydney Olympics 2000. I got to go on the journalist bus that followed the athletes.
That is so pog.
No.
Why are you claiming? I got to go on the. What were you doing? You're not a journalist
Were you
anyway.
wearing some sort of vest? Like a.
That is.
I wasn't wearing high vis. No. But it was cool. I got to be part of the
Did you have
motorcade.
a press on your t-shirt?
Oh, UN press. I wasn't at war. I was. No,
I got to go on the media bus. That would have been cool.
Oh, imagine them
Did you sit
checking off
in
the
back
names.
row?
Checking off the names. Labby. There he is. There's the ranger from Brisbane.
my point is, you smart asses.
Oh my God, the ranger from Brisbane. How have you got a job in Melbourne anyway,
Is we
Chase?
got to be on the motorcade like the Royals, and you get to skip the traffic and everything.
Oh, you would have loved that.
Oh,
you drop
it was-
me on the at the airport while I'm here.
Very exciting.
I'd love to meet Camilla.
Camilla would be a hoot.
She's-
Now, her son Tom was in Melbourne recently.
Yeah,
We went to
Tom
dinner with
Parker
him.
Bowles. We did go to
Why
dinner
did
with-
you and I get invited to
At
this?
Long in the city.
Yeah, remember
with
that?
Tom.
Anyway,
We had a
I
dinner
love
date.
Tom Parker Bowles. He's a hoot.
And so is she.
She-
Question.
She loves the dance.
She what?
She loves a dart.
Does she?
That's the rumour.
Do you reckon she'd be?
See Clinton Camilla on the balcony
So can I-
or something punching. She'd be having a vape.
Maybe she's vaping these days.
Yeah,
Do you
she
reckon
would
she's
be.
on the Vogues, the skinny ones.
She's on the I Get Vapes.
Do you reckon she wears Nicorette patches?
Strawberry watermelon.
She's got them strapped to her under those clothes.
No, she'd be like a creme caramel vape girl.
Oh, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Or a mint ice.
I can
Charles
imagine
would be a mint ice.
her in Clint's little hatchback, him passing it from the centre console. Have a hoon if you want. Are you enjoying Canberra?
He just pops down to the local tobacconist and pulls out that plastic folder to hand Camilla to pick her flavour.
Oh, pineapple, please.
Let's get in, get out before we get firebombed. Hey, did you see the?
Sorry. What are we talking about?
We're talking about Camilla, like you said that she likes the vape.
Yes.
Well, you know what else she
Spreading
likes?
rumours
She
about
likes,
our queen.
she likes to tuck into a bit of fish and chips. A royal
Me too.
writer has confirmed what the royals are into when it comes to food.
Oh, what have they done? Camilla and Charles's day on a plate.
A hearty bowl of oats is what Camilla likes to tuck into in the morning.
Really?
Charlie used to skip lunch. Now he hammers back half an avocado to keep himself going.
As if.
What, just with a spoon
King
and an avocado?
As if. Who wrote this?
What do you think Catherine's into? Princess Catherine?
I should have a
Sushi.
tuna salad. Yeah.
No.
Or
No, that's what I
protein.
thought.
Turkey. She'd have a turkey.
She's a
salad.
sucker for a curry.
Is she?
Yes.
Curry in a hurry.
Little spicy curry. Little
Malaysian
for the
chicken
country.
curry.
Yeah.
Curry. Yum.
Malaysian chicken curry. Yeah.
Yeah, see, she's a girl after your own heart, Jase.
I'm sorry. There's no way the king is only eating half an avocado for lunch. He's not on the Clint Stanaway diet of a boiled egg and half an avocado.
Hey, can
Do
I ask
think
you a
he's
question?
calorie counting?
Here's a question. And this will be great for the tradies out there. 13, 24, 10. What'd you have for breakfast? But like, it doesn't have to be today. But like, if you've had like a grim meal, or if you go, you guys will be shocked to know I have 2, bloody meat pies and a Big M every morning. 13, 24, 10.
No one's having a meat pie and a Big M for breakfast.
I guarantee you, unless tradies have changed in 2024 and now it's bloody sushi and sparkling water, if you go to a 7-Eleven at 6 a.m. in the morning, that little pie warmer is heaving.
Well,
Smashing pies for breakfast.
Yes.
I just returned from Fiji, and you know how the resorts go a bit
F1,
rogue.
J1.
Oh,
F1,
yes.
J1.
I love an Asian section at the breakfast buffet.
Well,
I can't
Jase,
get around the Asian section for breakfast.
I had Singapore
goreng.
noodles
Yes.
and dumplings
Yes.
for breakfast.
What did you think?
Because they were there. I thought, yeah, absolutely, let's go wild.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm
That's
a fan of it too,
bougie.
Clint.
Yeah, I love it.
No.
13, 24,
Not for me.
10. I want to talk strange breakfast. What have you chucked in your gob? When I was flying back from Melbourne on the weekend, I rocked up at the airport. It was like 9 o'clock. And I'm like, Hungry Jack's has got quite a big lineup at this time of the morning. People getting like full burgers, fries, nuggets, and
Whoppers.
stuff like
Hungry
Please.
Jack's for breakfast.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that, surely.
I mean, maybe on the breakfast menu. But
Oh.
what about you, Lozzie? Grimace breakfast meal.
I'm pretty vanilla when it comes to breakfast. Oh, no, the grimmest breakfast meal is when you're hungover, you have pretty average breakfasts. I could smash a bowl of French fries in a hotel room for breakfast.
on you.
Should have done that yesterday
I
morning.
would love to see the Royals in their convoy go through a drive-through.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You're not getting, I'll tell you now, you weren't getting the media bus through the drive-through. It was packed back in the Olympics.
Oh my God, I can't believe
Quarter
you.
pounder for Labby.
I can't believe you said that like you were so proud of it. I once got to go on the media bus
I was
what-
bloody proud. I sent photos to Mum and
What were
Dad.
you reporting on?
at the Sydney
The Olympics.
Why?
For who?
Come to think of it, I don't know. 13, 24,
Were you
10.
driving the bus?
13, 24, 10. What have you have for breakfast? Give us a call. If you have a strange meal for breakfast, we want to hear from you. In return, I've got tickets for you to go to Moonee Valley, Cox Plate Eve. That's right, I've got vouchers up for grabs. They could be yours. It is happening 25th of October, 13, 24, 10, Melbourne. What do you eat for breakfast? King Charles, his squeeze, Camilla.
Don't you
You
dare.
can't refer to
Sorry.
her as
He's
Queen
squeezed.
Camilla.
She's
Sorry.
Queen.
Sorry.
She's our queen.
I reckon
Our
Camilla.
squeeze. Yep.
What she would be. She'd love a Chardonnay and she'd be
Oh, yeah.
fun.
Chardonnay?
Yeah.
Not a gin. She'd be a gin drinker, like the queen.
So anyway,
The old
the
queen.
daily
R.I.P.
food requirements have been released.
They've done their day on a plate.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just
4 pillars and a
Menu.
tonic. 4 Camilla.
But you said that you think Prince Charles, according to his day on the plate, that I think Tom release this in his book, Tom Parker Bowles, her son. You reckon the king just eats half an avocado for lunch?
Just
and
gets the spoon out.
There's no
Shovels
way.
it into his gob.
All right.
That's not true.
Let's go to Burwood. 13 24 10. Do you have a shocking... Oh, Jesus. Do you have a shocking breakfast? Gary. Hello. You're eating now. Morning, Gaz.
Morning, Jason and I and Clint.
Morning, Gaz.
I'm having 6 packs of Wicked Wings right now from Gatsy. Left
You're
over from
having
last
a
night.
Wings.
6-pack of Wicked Wings for breakfast.
Good on you.
Do they
Are they
serve...
the really hot ones?
Hang on. Do they serve that? Or did you buy them yesterday and you're reheating?
I bought them yesterday and I couldn't finish them, so I actually bought a 10-pack and I couldn't finish the 10-pack, so I have the
so you had-
6 left over.
They're leftovers.
So you had 4 for dinner and 6 for breakfast.
I am.
Gary.
I don't like food with a bone for breakfast.
Can't you get the boneless ones?
You can. That I do, but I don't
It's not
like
a
bone
chicken
for
wing.
breakfast.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
chicken
That's just
tender.
Breakfast is a non-bone food.
So, just back to your question, Lauren. I've not had a wicked wing, but I assume that's a hot and spicy.
yeah, you had to be a hot
I
spicy
haven't had a
job.
wicked wing either.
No.
I don't think we.
Well, how surprising.
Let's go to
I don't like bones for breakfast either.
let's go to Terry from Point Cook.
No bones near me for breakfast.
Good morning, guys. How are we all?
We're good,
Oh,
Tez.
morning, Terry.
top of the world to you.
He must have had a good
Top of the world
breakfast.
to you too as well, Clint. Mate, the ultimate morning breakfast. 2 Chucky Jam donuts and a can of Red Bull.
Oh,
That's why you sound
no.
like you do. You're pinging off your nut.
So hang on, 2 donuts with jam, did you say?
With jam in the middle.
Yeah.
Where do you get them from?
I get them from the United Petrol Station
Oh, so fresh.
out.
over
Yep.
the Westgate
Yep.
Freeway.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. And do you get the really big Red Bull?
Sorry?
Like the really big Red Bull?
I like the monster
I
can.
get the full strength Flozza, full strength all the
Oh,
way.
yeah, Terry. No
sound-
sugar for you, bro.
Sound more like a mother man to me, but that's fine.
Imagine Terry's teeth.
Do you have good teeth, Terry?
Do you got any?
Sorry?
Do
You got
do you
any
go to-
teeth?
What question?
Do you go to the dentist regularly, Terry?
I do.
Oh,
Yes. Do you look after your teeth?
I certainly do.
Yep, he keeps
You
them in a
got-
little container at night, then
You're
slots them back
basically
in. when he
drinking acid every morning.
Oh, all right. What
That's-
are you doing dishing out nutritional advice on a Monday morning?
Let's go to... Oh, it's Diana. They put something
Don't judge.
shocking in her
Has he
mouth.
Di?
Morning, Di.
Good morning, how you going?
We're good. What,
Morning, Diana.
what do you like to slide in there in the morning?
Sausage roll, a dare iced coffee, and a custard tart.
Oh.
Oh,
Pretty
Diana.
gross, but yeah.
Do you have the same thing every morning?
No, of course not. No.
What order do you do it in?
Sausage roll first, and then obviously the custard tart after that.
Obviously, it's
Obviously.
dessert. Yeah.
And you just wash the sausage roll because you can get a bit dry mouthy
Oh,
with the
yeah.
sausage roll and wash it down with the dare iced coffee. Do you raw dog it or do you lather it in sauce?
No, I don't really like a lot of sauce, just a little bit.
Oh, you
That's why she needs the dare to keep her mouth
Yeah,
moistened
moist.
so she
Yeah.
can
Do you
swallow
raw dog the
sausage.
sausage roll?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's a good question.
It is a
And
great
are you
question.
picking this up the night before like Terry or are you are you getting it fresh in the morning?
yeah, in the morning. Yeah, usually the truck comes to work and we just get it from the truck. So
Yeah.
yeah, even once
Yeah, the
again.
sausage roll, it's a very crummy type
Don't they
of
call it
item to
sausage
eat. It's
roll
very flaky.
a rat's
Yeah.
coffin?
Do they? No, that's a pie.
No,
isn't
that's a
it?
pie.
is that a pie?
Little traveller pies I call rats' coffins.
Oh.
Good on you, Diana.
Who's
Why
hungry?
didn't we ask Diana how many teeth she has?
How many people have hit you up for tickets to Oasis?
Oh my goodness.
Like,
What about the guy we spoke to who, when they said they were doing a concert in London, booked tickets and flights, and then now they're coming to Australia?
that's right, yes.
It was Liam from Ben Bell and Liam.
That's right.
It
you
was
too.
it was originally 2 shows, one in Melbourne, one in Sydney. Now it's
Yep.
4 shows, but there's talk it could expand further to 6.
People are desperate to get these
Yeah.
tickets, and guess what?
We got ourselves
We got
some.
them.
That's
no,
right.
we didn't. I thought they were for us.
And they're not for us.
No, they're
They
for
are
our
not
listeners.
for us.
We did not get ourselves some.
Your chance to win tickets. After 8 o'clock this morning, you can win your way to Oasis.
How good.
Coming up next, though, guys, tried to be dad of the year, take one of my sons fishing.
Oh, yeah, fishing.
It ended in a rescue situation.
Of course
Awesome.
it did.
Hey, huge time of year here in Melbourne.
You know what? From when the footy finals start through to Christmas, well, actually through to the Grand Prix now.
Oh, yeah.
It goes like, it's just
One thing after
heaving.
the next, after the
Footy
next.
finals, into racing, into
No,
Christmas,
no.
into Australian Open.
You missed one.
Into Grand Prix.
What?
Footy
No, no,
finals, before racing, we hit snapper season.
Oh, good on you,
What's
Rex.
snapper season?
So anybody that likes to throw a line in here in Melbourne.
Oh,
Is that when they're the biggest?
Yes,
Or
this is when the big snapper come through from around end of September, October.
When you say big, how big's a snapper?
Oh, like
well, Jase likes them undersized.
Because you've got a boat and you go fishing a lot, and I've never once seen a photo of you holding a fish. I don't think you've ever caught anything.
well, I've never really gone out in snapper season. In hindsight, like I probably should have gone out when you actually.
What
have a
season
catch.
do you go out in?
Oh, normally any season but snapper season.
Yeah.
Oh, right, too intimidating.
Yeah, yes. At the boat ramp when everyone's like holding up their fish at the end.
The big boys are in there, not you.
So look, we've just come back from 2 weeks break, and I wanted like to spend some one-on-one time with one of my boys. You know?
Only one of them.
Well, just like
Or did you rotate you one-on-one time?
I rotate one-on-one time, and there was one of them that we just were clashing a bit, and I was like, okay, let's just get away, spend some one-on-one time, totally turn things around.
Give you a hot tip. If I'm clashing with Paul, don't put me
In a tinny.
in
Port Phillip Bay.
No, that's not where you want to resolve your problems.
Well, wish you told me that beforehand.
Right.
So I'm like, mate, we're going fishing. It's going to be great. It's snapper season. I pretty much guaranteed him we're going to.
Snapper season.
Say snapper season again. Would you? Just remind us what season is it?
Snapper season.
You should do talks at BCF.
I was about to say, have you been down to BCF and fun?
Well, I did. I went down to buy some snapper hooks because it's snapper season.
Oh, you need different hooks?
Yeah. I redid all the
What about
baits.
some? You got sinkers?
Yeah, got sinkers.
Snapper sinkers?
I got snapper rigs, so it all comes like already done. Right?
You got one of those things that looks like what's it called? The funny thing with the feathers and stuff on it. What do you
the
call
snapper
it?
feathers.
A lure.
A lure. Have you got a lure for your snapper? during
Yes, I did
snapper
have some
season?
snapper lures. So anyway, I've laid out.
Did you catch a snapper
Shut
with all this
up.
equipment?
I've laid out
I
all
don't
the
think
rods
you
on the
did.
front lawn, and I'm
I
like,
didn't see a photo.
we're good to go. We're good
What'd
to
you
go.
put it on the front lawn
No,
for?
because like I had all the
You
rods.
can't catch fish there.
He's fishing in his pond, in his fountain at the front of his mansion.
You know what? I want to be on a boat by myself right now. So
We should
anyway,
resolve our problems on a fishing boat.
we went down. We launched the boat at Morty Alec there, and just before I put the boat in, I looked and I was like,
Were you wearing a T-shirt saying, I'm off to catch snapper?
Nah, it's snapper season on his t-shirt.
there wasn't a lot of fuel in the boat, right?
Check out my lure.
There was enough fuel that I knew we'd get out there, have a bit, bit of a
What,
fish.
and then have to row back?
No. I knew we'd have enough to get back, but we weren't going to be out there cruising up and down the coastline. That's all.
Right.
Yes.
He was going to catch a snapper quickly and get home
So-
because he ran out of fuel.
We shoot out past Morty Alec Pier.
Mm-hmm.
We get out there. My son's whinging because, I dragged him out of the house so early that morning.
Is this the 2-year-old? Who were you fighting with
No,
this
I
time?
don't want to go into which one it was. You guess. Anyway, we're out there, and just as we throw a line in, like maybe 60 seconds later, these two old blokes come putting up in a boat, and he goes, mate, my
It's
engine's...
snapper season.
My engine's overheating.
Engine?
Not the engine.
Can I get a tow in?
Oh, no.
But you've just got out there. You have to say, no, I'm resolving issues with my son and we're catching snapper.
Can't do that. It's rule
Why?
of the sea.
Oh, you've got to lend a hand.
Rule of the sea, you got to lend a hand.
Oh, my God.
So
Well, you
how
like
does
the
one do that?
tugboat.
So I had to get the rope that's normally attached to the anchor. Everyone's watching me. I'll give you a hot tip. I'm not great with knots. Like, I barely know how to tie my
As
shoes.
if my boat was sinking, I wouldn't go to the guy in the T-shirt that was said it's snapper season. I'd be like, I'm going to a more
I
serious
wasn't
fishing
wearing a snapper season T-shirt.
Did you have to tie a reef knot?
So, I just tied any. I'd panic and I'm just tying knots.
Oh, yeah.
I tied pretty much the same knot 4 times. Anyway, for the
What,
next...
you tie the rope onto his boat?
Yeah, and then I tied it to the back of mine, and then I put them in. But you've got to go at such slow speed. It took about 55 minutes to put this guy in, and then surprise, we had not enough fuel to go back out for a fish.
Oh, no. So you didn't catch anything in snapper
Tears,
season?
blow up, boat ramp.
Oh, my God.
She was a full scene.
Oh, so you still haven't caught a snapper. I mean, good on you for being a hero. Were they grateful? Did they give you one of their snapper?
No,
snappers?
they offered me their bait.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, well, I don't have fuel to go out and use it.
Jase, Lauren, I'm a single guy.
You are, but you have no time to be anything other than
Yes,
single.
perennially single.
We discussed this at lunch yesterday.
Clint,
One
we
of
Did
my,
actually.
one of my
what came
single
up?
girlfriends. Well, we were talking. Clint and I had a lovely Sunday lunch.
We did, didn't we?
We were talking about just like, have you given up on the apps? You weren't on the apps.
No, I don't get on the apps.
Did you try the apps at all?
I bet fleetingly.
Yeah. What did you like?
That you had to interact with people.
Okay, I've got some things to tell you about a relationship.
You're going to die alone.
He's not going to die alone. Don't say that.
Do you remember a little while back? I took my dog for a walk to a very, very substantial dog park, Richmond Citizen Park.
He's your wingman.
If you can't meet someone
I
there,
know.
then you are going to die
Well,
alone.
because people I love dog parks and the chat that goes on. You know, what's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, how long have you had him for?
You know what?
You never talk about the person, though, do you?
No,
you
that's
never
the
say
thing.
what's
You're
your
talking
name.
about
You
the
just
dog,
go,
not the person.
It's similar to a playground. Oh, are they yours?
Oh,
Not that,
really?
You know, like you're hitting on people in the playground, but I'm saying
you
like...
can tell Hudson's yours, though, because he looks exactly like you.
He's a replica.
He walks like you and he talks like you. No one's ever said, is that your son?
Well, on this occasion,
Ever.
the chick that I was talking to asked for my number, and I'm like, oh, here we go. What's going on here? But then invited me to a group doggy date. Like, I thought I was being, I still got it. But it was a group date with other dog owners.
At least she asked for your number because she could have just gone up and got it off Pep's collar. You don't even need to talk to people. That's the thing about the dog park. You
Here,
can just
take
go
a
up and go,
photo of the collar.
oh, there's Teddy. Flip it over, quick pick of the phone number, and we are off.
Oh, that's...
You don't even need to ask.
That's amazing.
You did...
If you like someone,
You just
you
bend
can
down,
just be like, here's my dog collar.
get the dog treats out.
Yeah.
When you told
Come
us
over
this,
here,
though,
Fluffy.
it did hit a nerve because we were like, that's a good point. It is like having kids where at least it's like a
No,
point to
having
start a
dogs is
conversation.
not like having kids. It's way more fun.
No, trust me, it looks more fun. But I just mean
generally
like
do
it's,
what you say.
it's a conversation starter. And we
Yeah.
thought, let's run with that.
Start your fur baby's journey on the right paw with Pet Barns, Puppy and Kitten Club. petbarn.com.au.
Jason Lauren's doggy dating.
That's right. We are going to go doggy dating.
We're dating doggy style, guys. We are. It is so... What? No?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, we'll give it a shot. Whatever floats your boat.
So,
Get your lead out.
guys, my girlfriend, when I was away, was walking my dogs. And she kept meeting people at the dog park with my dog.
Oh.
She said, can I take your dog
So
again
she
to
was
the park?
borrowing.
Borrowing the
So you're like a
dogs.
pimp.
Yeah, I'm a pimp for doggy style dating,
You-
baby.
So here's
not
what
what
we're going to
we're
do,
calling it,
guys. We are going to take over a huge dog park here in Melbourne. We're going to give you details about the date and where coming up this week. But you don't have to score an invite to come along. You just have to be single and have a dog.
That's it.
That's it. Doesn't even have to be your dog. You can borrow the dog.
How good.
We're going to
You
have...
don't need to do the awkward, what's your phone number? I'm telling you, no, you can't go up to people's dogs and take photos of someone's
No,
dog,
don't do
can
that.
you?
But everyone there, at that event, you're going to know
He's
they're there to
single.
meet people. So
It's like the old thing at the supermarket where if you had, what was it, a pineapple or bananas in your trolley, it meant you were single. Fell up.
yeah, that didn't work. I used to walk around like I
What,
owned
were
a
you
fruit and
supposed to
veg
put the
shop
bananas
pushing
up?
8 trolleys and no one came
I
up
don't
to
know
it.
about that. Really? What, in the basket up?
You had the bananas up in the basket, it meant you were single. So it's
Did
kind
it?
of like that, but it's way more obvious.
So-
if you're walking a dog at our event, you are single and ready to mingle.
And it's going to be a very cool event. We're going to have a whole bunch of stuff there. But ultimately, it'll be single people looking for dogs.
So you really sold that.
Partners, not dogs.
It's going to
Partners.
be...
It's going to be a cool event with some free stuff as well.
It's going to be a really cool event. We're going to have some really cool stuff there.
No,
And
but-
people looking for dogs. Okay, it's not a doggy rescue event. You got that all wrong.
Might as well just go to Pet Barn.
We're rescuing singles. We're not rescuing dogs.
Right,
It's a
right.
dog swap. No, not swapping dogs
We're
either.
sending Clint to the farm if this doesn't work. How does that work?
Might as well.
If you are single, get a dog and get on down there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
It's such an easy conversation starter. That's the best thing about having a dog. As opposed to just meeting in a bar. And
You know when you ask for someone's Instagram,
Yeah.
do you add the person or do you add the dog on Instagram? Do you know how the dogs have Instagrams?
I did that for a hot minute and then I was like, this is embarrassing.
Oh, really? I've still got mine.
Does Pep have an Instagram?
Yeah.
Now, here's the go. If you do want to come along, we are going to give you details tomorrow of where and when. But I would love to hear from people this morning. 13 24 10. I don't want to showcase the owner. I want to showcase the dog.
Oh.
Tell us about your dog.
Tell us
So
about...
just call up and go, so should I do an example?
Yeah, go for it.
Do I have to talk like the
No,
dog?
no.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking.
No. So it'll be like... Okay, so we've got Lauren. She's a pet owner online
so
too.
say my name. Oh, okay.
So, Lauren, tell us about the single dog.
Ruff. Ted, sausage dog, chocolate and tan, 9 years old.
Oh.
Loves a chicken chew treat.
So we're asking for like an ASL.
Yeah, but on the dog.
Yeah, what's your ASL?
What's your
of the
dog's
dog?
ASL?
Yeah, but not yours. Just the dog.
9 male, but not location. We'll say what it is. 9 male miniature sausage dog.
Yep.
13
And loves-
24 10.
And something.
And
yeah,
loves
something
eating his own poo.
He does sometimes eat his own poo.
It's beautiful.
That's sexy, isn't it?
That says a lot about the owner.
Each to their own.
Where do you
And then
learn
you have
that
to
from?
bark like a dog too, because we just want to see if you've got a sense of
She just
humour.
spits it out.
13 24 10 is our number. We are going to be putting on Melbourne's first doggy dating. Your chance to find love. Keep listening to Nova for all the details. It is just gone 20 to 8. Morning. Clint, you're onto something here.
Are we?
Clint was at a dog park a couple of weeks back,
Yeah.
and you got asked for your phone number.
I did. Don't know if it was because of my charming way about me or my dog's beautiful aura.
Either way,
I think it was the dog.
You're onto something. We've realised the dog park is the way you're going to meet the love of your life. So we are putting on Melbourne's biggest doggy dating. We'll give you details tomorrow of where and when, but you don't need to win a ticket. You just need to come along, be single, and have a dog. And we thought...
And the dogs don't need to like each other.
No.
Just the parents are
Is that
meeting.
not important?
The doggy parents are going to meet.
What if they fight?
Well, that's what kids do anyway, so who
Exactly. And this is going to be an on-lead job as well. I'm talking the dogs, not the owners.
Yes.
13 24 10. I'd love to meet some of the dogs that will be joining us.
cares? Oh, let's go to Croydon. Good morning, Joey.
Morning.
Hello, Joey.
Hi.
We don't really, no offence, we don't really care about you, Joey, but why don't you
we
tell us?
do.
Okay, we do, but why don't you tell
But
us
we're
about
going
your
to
dog?
judge you based on your dog.
I always get judged by my dog.
Okay, what do you
Great.
got?
What's your
What do you
dog's
got?
name and deets?
So she's a corgi, and her name is Karen.
Oh, no.
It's a no from me.
That's,
Sorry.
I'm out.
How old's-
Corgi screams high
How
maintenance
old's
already.
Karen? No, Roy, very
Karen.
royal.
Karen's 2 years old and a bundle of energy.
Yeah, see, the fact that you've got a corgi and called it Karen, I like you already, Joey.
Thank you, Oz.
Do you think this is a good idea? If you meet someone at the dog park, do you think that would be a nice way to fall in love?
Well, 12 months ago I met someone at the dog park. It didn't work out, so I think this is a great idea.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but so say you meet some big, hot,
Yes.
sexy man.
Say a
and
man
he's
with
walking
a
a chihuahua
eagle ear.
called Tinkerbell. Would you go, oh no, you're not for me?
Well, my dog's name is Karen, so I can't judge anyone.
No, that's true. That is very true. All right, it is Melbourne's.
Do you like men with beagles called Pep, Joey?
I don't know. Is the dog cute?
She didn't want to ask about Clint. It is Melbourne's biggest doggy dating. All the details tomorrow on the show, how you can join us and be there and find the love of your life.
Guys, we've just had 2 weeks. We were off air for 2 weeks on leave.
Yep.
I worked for sort of a large majority of it. I was off in
big
Canada working, which I'll tell you about another day. Canada is beautiful.
Marvellous.
Shooting Love Island again? Or?
I wasn't doing F Boy Island this time, no. But we all had a weekend away together in Sydney because we had the Radio Awards on Saturday night.
What a night it is too.
Logies without money.
Radio's Night of Nights, they called it. We walked, was it a red carpet?
It was a carpet, yeah.
It was a carpet, yeah.
Friend of
I
ours,
also-
yesterday said I worked on the telly on Saturday night to support you guys, but I couldn't find it. I was like, this isn't a broadcast
Not even
job.
Channel 10
Surely we
would do
could
that.
get it on 10 Peach or something. I mean,
Night Rush?
yeah, like all the Channel 10 stars are on
7
radio
Mates?
now.
Yeah.
They could put it on Channel 10, surely.
Next year maybe.
Maybe. Anyway, it is a full red carpet event.
And you flew in and straight into the makeup chair, yeah?
Straight in.
Yeah.
Because you
No
know the
time to
makeup
waste.
artists at these events are very
Oh,
busy
yeah.
because they've got back-to-backs. I think I had beautiful Max May in here to run to Carrie Bickmore after me.
Oh, he's doing all the big stars.
All the big stars. Yep. So anyway, he's a great makeup artist, and he said, "What do you want?" And I said,
Youth.
"Whatever." Yeah, make me.
Yeah, so, okay, what do you ask for? Is
Oh,
it like,
good call.
is there like a menu?
Well, some people go in very specific. There's no menu, no.
Do you rock up with a clipping from like Who Mag and say,
Oh,
"Can
yeah,
you
good
make me
question.
look like this celebrity?"
Yeah.
Like Dolly, do
Yeah.
you go, this one from page
Yeah,
56?
he's Jennifer Aniston at the
Yep.
Oscars.
I'm going to go for a straight hair look.
Yeah, I want to look like this.
20
no, I
years
didn't
younger.
do that. I just said to him, just make me look good.
So you said hair out.
No, I didn't care. I
Oh,
was
he
like,
didn't care
just
about the
do-
hair. He just
I said, this is the dress I'm wearing.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, okay, we're going to do an undone look. And I was
And
like,
what?
undone.
Oh, that sounds
What
like when
does
they say at a
undone
restaurant, deconstructed.
Yeah, like you don't want to. I sat there for 2 hours in, and he was like, I don't want you to look like you've had your hair and makeup done. And I was like, oh, I do.
And undone done.
I want to look like I've had my hair and makeup done.
So that is, Jase is right, that's like a deconstructed makeup.
You know when
So
you
I spent
sometimes
all this time making my hair look like it just looked like that.
because you know you ever walked into a hairdresser and gone, "Can I have a cut?" But I don't want it to look like I've had a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit like that. So then he's
Just a
doing my
tidy.
face. He did my hair first, and he did my face.
Oh, yeah.
And he was doing. Oh, I couldn't see. There was no mirror. I just trusted him. He's doing
No
what-
mirror.
No mirror. No mirror.
He could have done bloody the Tigers colours face paint on your face. You wouldn't even know.
Wouldn't have.
You rock up with a butterfly on each cheek, right?
Mariah Carey in the 90s. Anyway, so I think he's finished my face. And then he
Yeah.
did a couple of peculiar things. And I was like, oh,
What do you mean by peculiar? Was it all in his wrist work?
well, it's quite gentle, you know, it's quite nice getting your makeup
Oh,
done.
I
It's
know.
like, it's sort of relaxing. And then there were some sharp little, almost jabs and twists. I was like, what are you doing? He goes, oh, I just thought I should give you some beauty spots. And I was like,
Sorry?
beauty spots?
What do you think, you're Cindy Crawford or something?
What do you mean where they draw on a mole?
He was drawing on moles. Like beauty spots, not moles. Beauty spots. And yeah, I was like Timu Cindy Crawford by the time he'd done with me. And I was like, okay, thanks. And he
It's
goes,
funny you
he goes,
should
it
say
just
this.
came over me, and I just thought we should really. I've got, and I said,
I don't remember seeing it.
I spend all my time and money at the beautician trying to not
Jase.
look like I've got any spots on my skin.
This
and he
is-
said, no, it's in.
And look,
And I trusted the process.
you did.
And then Clint walked in.
Yeah, I
to
said,
my
are you
room,
ready? She said, I'm ready. So I came in
And he said,
and my eye caught what I thought was a little bit. I said, you've been having a bit of a nibble on something.
he goes, you've got food on your face. And I was like, no, it's a beauty spot.
Did he roll into that bit from like Austin Powers? Molly.
I was like, no, it's a beauty spot.
No, I tried to get
This
a
is
little
my
bit of
co-host.
saliva and
Mo.
give her a licking and try and rub it off.
I was like, what do I do?
Like
Spit on it.
like Gran in my hanky. Here you go, Dale. I'll just try and get this off.
We're going to get that mole straight off there.
I was like, what do I do? What do I do? He told me it was beautiful.
You,
And
not
then I
one,
thought-
but two.
Yeah, I know. I was like, maybe he likes Carrie Bickmore more than me, and so he's making her look beautiful, and he's sabotaging me. And I was like, I'm going to roll with it, and then I panicked.
Well,
I tried
no,
to
you
put
didn't.
Do you know what
concealer
trend
over
I
it.
almost went with on Saturday night? Where do you sit on suspenders?
Oh, no. Like braces.
You should have worn a wooden bow tie as well.
I've worn one of those to a wedding. I've worn a wooden
No,
bow
you
tie to a
haven't.
wedding.
Wooden bow tie.
They do.
They were a bad
Wooden suspenders never
phase.
really took off, did they?
No, but you know, Taylor Swift went to the NFL the other day to watch Travis Kelce, and she had drawn on gold freckles on her face.
Really?
Why are you doing
Girls
that?
girls are doing this thing now where you draw on, and you can get pens specifically that do it for beauty spots and for freckles.
See, I've tried to get mine taken away.
Me
tried to
too.
get mine lasered off. I don't want them.
I know.
I want them off.
And now I'm getting them tattooed on my face.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
That makes no
Do you
sense.
think this is a beauty trend we're going to regret?
Yes.
Much like the wooden bow tie. Do you look back on that, Jason, think, what the bloody hell was I thinking?
Well, it's hard, Lauren, because in the same photo I've got an eyebrow ring, so I'm not really sure which one I regret more.
Oh, that was a bad
With
stage.
an eyebrow ring, what?
Yeah. I
Clint,
look like
can
a
you
fan
repeat-
lining up to see.
That was frosted tips as well.
Yeah, I look like I'm lining up to see Panic at the Disco.
Oh, no.
What about the skinny eyebrows in the 90s? Some of my friends still haven't
Skinny
recovered
jeans.
from that.
Remember
Oh,
the
so
skinny-
now they had to get them like drawn on.
Yeah, you have to draw
Tattooed
them on
on.
because
Oh,
they
yes.
waxed them all off and they never came back.
Well, they just don't grow
plucked them.
back.
No, the skinny eyebrow trend was bad.
All right, 13, 24, 10. What beauty trend do you regret?
Beauty or fashion, like
Yeah.
the wooden bow tie.
Remember growing up, Clint, did you ever have happy pants?
I had happy pants. Yeah.
That was anything but happy.
And what about
them.
those? What about those parachute pants on? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had the
I think they're back.
I had the Adidas snap pants.
Oh, I never...
Rip them off.
Oh.
Well, people were buying them. Do you know what I was
I
buying?
was like 10. It wasn't in
This is my rock bottom.
Yeah.
Colorado, three-legged cargo, a three-quarter length.
Oh, like pedal pushers. No, pedal pushers.
Three-legged cargo pants. You never required three-legged
No,
pants.
it definitely wasn't filling out that third leg. Let me give you the hot tip. Yeah, the three-quarter one. But it had
Yeah.
like the zip so you could have the last bit detachable.
Oh yeah. You were a Colorado man.
Yep.
13, 24, 10. What is the beauty or fashion trend you regret?
Morning, everyone. It is just gone 8:09. 5K question on the way very soon. Plus Oasis tickets up for grabs here on Nova 100. And then we are crossing to Sydney Olympic Park to catch up with Ned Brockman's dad, who is there on the ground watching his son compete in
legend.
this. Oh, mate. Like, he wants to go out and do 4 marathons each day. He's been running for 5 days.
It's amazing. Is he doing 100 kilometres a day or something?
So he's doing 1,600 Ks all up, which is just, it defies
He's doing more
logic.
than 2 marathons a day or
It's
something.
like 20 hours of running.
And at the start, he was only getting 2 hours sleep a night.
Bonkers.
My goodness.
But
Anyway,
all for a good cause.
It
he's
is
an
for-
amazing human.
Yeah, and it's all, like Clint said, it is all for a great cause. We're going to catch up with Ian Brockman, Ned's dad, very soon. First, though,
We're asking what trend, beauty or fashion trend do you regret? Because yes, on the weekend we had a bougie event and my amazing makeup artist Max did some additional beauty spots on me.
2.
Lauren.
Told me I looked like I had food on my face.
They're quite chunky.
Clint is sitting here with his sunglasses on his head. Why are you doing that?
Well, because you rib me, because I do this because I think it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
When I don't want to wear the sunglasses, I just put them on the...
I used to do that.
Doesn't Alex Perry do this?
Yes.
Yeah, not on the top of... You don't have it on the top of your head.
I've
You've
just
got it
got
on
on
your
the-
forehead,
yeah.
like resting on
Clint,
your brow.
I used to do that too.
Yeah.
What
And then
sunglasses?
sometimes you put them like this on the back of your...
Oh, that's only if you're wearing a rip curl shirt and you're
On the-
down a
on your
Burley
neck.
on the Goldie.
Back of your neck.
Back of your neck. Jase used to wear wooden bow ties to black
did.
tie events.
Hey, Lauren, did you ever? Oh, I bet you did. Were
Yeah.
you a? Is it crimping
Crimping.
with the hair?
the hair.
What, it
I
looked like
never-
you had escalators going down your head.
I never got into crimping, but you know what I did get into? Hair mascara. And all the
What?
girls my
Oh,
age
pink
out
and
there
purple
would
and
know.
stuff.
13, 24, 10 is our number if you have something you regret. Hair mascara was like mascara you put on your eyes, but it was like blue or red, and you stroked it through the front 2 straps of your hair. Like what do you call
Like
and then
Mimi
it
from Drew Carey
and then it
show.
dangled down.
it? Yeah.
It looked like on the front cover of
Mimi
Dolly
from the
magazine.
Drew Carey show. In fact, I was watching The Block last night, and that beautiful girl in House 5 had the...
The green-haired
had
woman,
the strap-
Kylie.
No. No, she had her hair in a bun and she had the 2 bits hanging out the front.
Yeah.
And I parked that in the early 2000s, thankfully. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing
Charles?
because Clint and I thought we spotted that chick
We
from the
did,
Drew
Mimi.
Carey show.
We did. It was her.
Where?
Yeah, she had the eyeshadow.
Was it a
and
bakery
everything.
in the middle of nowhere on the way when we were going to the snow? And we were like,
Oh, it's Mimi.
I think it's an
Oh my
international
God, I was
TV
there. I know who
star.
you're talking about. It did look like her.
Okay, 13, 24, 10 is our number. What fashion trend do you regret? Let's go to the phones.
Michelle from Avondale Heights, good morning. Do you have a beauty trend that you wish never happened?
Oh, I do, Lauren. Do you remember when we used to put foundation and concealer over our lips? And there was no differentiation.
I'm sorry.
Why
I'm sorry.
did we
what?
do that? So you'd do your face and then you'd put concealer over your lips. So
Why?
did we do that, Michelle?
I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Where are you from, Michelle?
I'm from Ireland.
Yeah,
So they
right.
did it in Ireland. I mean, that trend made its way around the world, obviously.
Wasn't there a trend recently
Yeah,
where
we
you
have
just
to use an internet over there. So
Right.
Well, do you have the internet in Ireland? I didn't know.
You just got dial-up. No, wasn't there one recently where... And it went viral on TikTok, and you just cover your face and with foundation and just rub it all in on the lips and everything.
That was the back in the olden days.
Oh, was
Everyone
it?
always
Yeah,
says,
so kids these days, like teenagers, have full Sephora makeup brush sets. I did it with my hands back in the day.
everyone says I don't look like I have a top lip. I can just say I've done the foundation trick and covered it. Is that
Well,
on
you
trend?
should get filler like the maths brides.
Oh, no.
I don't think you'd regret that.
I caught up with someone the other day and they looked like they just did fillers. I thought they were going to eat me. Let's go to Shelley on 132410. What trend do you regret?
Happy Monday, guys.
Happy
How are
Monday.
you?
We're excellent. Glad to be back.
Shelley.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're back. I listen to you every morning on my way to work because I've got a massive drive to work. So you keep me going for the day.
Oh, thanks, Shell. God
good
love
on
you.
you, Shelley.
Yeah, so basically for me it was violet mascara, eyeliner, or electric blue eyeliner and mascara.
Electric
And
blue
really
mascara and eyeliner was big.
What was it?
I reckon 2004.
Yeah, and really hot pink lipstick too, like fuchsia pink.
I think I bought that in the kit for my sister at Christmas in the Australis kit. Was it Australis?
Australis.
It's Australis kit.
Australis. Oh, they had all the good colours.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'd go down the chemist and get one of those for Christmas.
Yes. Yes, I also, so this weekend I had my beauty spots drawn on, which I don't think I'll regret, but I also had like a Donald Trump tan. Now, I haven't had a fake tan.
Did you have it blended?
Clint, I haven't had a fake tan in about 7 years. My beautiful friends own a great spray tan company called Spray Oz. And so do you think I booked in with them?
No.
I didn't. I went to the
DIY.
automated booth like
How'd
Ross
that
from
turn
Friends. Well, would you two like to tell everyone how it turned out?
You looked... Oompa, doompa, doompa-dee-doo. I've got a very special event to be at.
To go to. You missed the
You
moment.
idiot.
I have the worst tan you've ever seen. It's like I'm 18.
She
and I
sent
need
me
to
a photo
fall
on
again.
Friday and I said, I think we should cancel the event.
Yeah. When I woke up on Friday morning, Paul, my fiance, looked at me and said, you can't leave the house like that. And I soaked my hands in the basin for like...
So did you marinate too long in it?
No, I only did the 3 hours.
She couldn't go.
I don't think I did the moves in the automated booth
you've
properly.
got to move.
So I got sprayed too hard on one side and not the other.
Happens.
Let's go to Michelle in
Not
Ringwood.
good.
Michelle, fashion trend you regret. What was it?
Leg warmers and fingerless gloves.
Fingerless gloves.
Aren't they still doing the rounds, though?
No, fingerless gloves are back so you can use your iPhone, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
They never did their full job.
Say that again.
They never did, either of them did their full job.
No, they really didn't.
Because they're
What
fingerless.
year were you wearing leg warmers, Michelle?
86.
In the,
Yeah,
the
right.
80s.
Yeah.
You're full 80s.
That was pretty much
honestly.
the outfit for Aerobics Oz style back then.
I had these Matiko pants.
What's Matiko?
All the girls wore them in 2000 probably. They were like dance pants. They were really tight and then really flared. And I used to wear them with skater shoes, like Etnies.
Did you have a
Is
chain
that the
attached to your
brand?
watch?
Good on you,
Oh,
Avril
your
Lavigne.
wallet?
I dressed like Avril Lavigne. I did. No, was it Etnies? And I used to wear it with
Yeah.
a big hoodie
Globes.
that said USA on it. It was Russell Athletic. And I had it in. I had globes. Yeah.
I think, you know what? General pants should be like a nightclub. You know how you got to show ID to get in, but you got to be over 18 to nightclub? I reckon you got to be under 18 to shop
You
there.
still go there?
I go to Universal.
Oh, do you?
Oh no, you're too old for that.
Yeah.
Remember our old boss used to wear really tight skinny jeans with rips in them and he was 50 and we used to say no.
Yeah. Well, we said no to a lot over there.
That was
They
the
should
least
have
of
died
his
when you're
issues.
20
Let's go to
time.
Pete on 132410. Pete, what fashion or beauty trend do you want to leave in the past?
Well, it was a bit of a pride of honour, a badge of honour at the time. It was quite hard to grow, but the old flavour saver.
Oh, the flavour saver.
No. Shannon Knoll.
Is it a goatee? Is it the same thing or
No,
different?
no.
No. Just under the bottom lip.
Yeah. Just
a little triangle.
It's like a
Can
landing
we-
strip on your chin.
Please retire the term flavour saver. It's disgusting. Don't lick your lips and look at me while you talk
I
about
was looking at my flavour saver.
Oh, flavour
See if there's anything there.
No. Yeah.
$5,000 up for grabs, guys.
Oh my goodness, I just had a yo play. It was delicious.
It's French for.
Yum.
Did we check that when you were in France?
Oh, no, I did. I tested it out and it didn't go down like I thought it might.
How was your croissant, sir? You play.
It turns out it ain't French for yum in France. Just in Australia.
Right.
Where we
Right.
make up the rules.
Let's
actually.
go to
Nice.
Hawthorne.
Yeah,
Benny, morning.
Morning, guys. How you going?
Oh, my God. Tell everyone where you work.
Well, as a matter of fact, I work at the Vegemite factory.
Are you a happy little
I love
Vegemite as bright as
I've
bright can be?
Well, I've been eating Vegemite since I was back in
For breakfast, lunch
every
and
day.
tea.
Benny, I went on an excursion there with Channel 9 last year, and in the cafe, they do Vegemite lattes.
No.
They do.
Too far.
Have you had one?
Well, I'm not a coffee person, but I love a Vegemite, so just on anything except in a coffee for me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, don't put it's salty. You can't put salty in a coffee.
Don't judge it. You tried it?
No, and I have
We'll get you one.
zero ambition to try it.
Clint,
No,
was
I'll
that
try it.
was that a hairnet job?
Yeah, it was. Hair
Yeah,
nets.
yeah.
The funny little things you got to put on your feet.
Oh.
Oh,
You know, the
like
The
you look
socks,
like you're
the
going to
hairnet socks.
surgery.
Yeah.
Hair nets for your
Yeah,
feet.
you're basically going into surgery.
Did you get a Vegemite jar with Clint
Yes,
written
I
on
did.
it?
Clint.
That's right. That was a big thing too.
Or Stanners, because you're a cool guy.
They also do peanut butter there. Fun fact.
At the Vegemite factory.
Aren't
They
they?
do.
That's their competitor.
No, they own a peanut butter brand.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that.
that's like
Yeah, they
making
do.
a Ford in a Holden factory. You can't
Well.
do that.
It's like having Fifi in the room next door.
Anyway, well, you can't do that.
Let's go to Ben and give him the chance to win $5,000. If that's the question you want to take, Ben, she can take an easy one for $50, medium question for $500, or are we rolling the dice for $5K?
Let's go. 5K all the way.
That is
Yes,
the
Ben.
attitude.
$5,000.
All right. You are about to hear a question, Ben. You will get 3 seconds to answer.
Hey, Ben,
Yep.
I don't know much, and I knew the answer to this one.
And she's not lying. She doesn't know much.
That's spot on. That's spot on.
All right. Ben, here comes your question. Remember, you only have 3 seconds to answer, okay?
Come on, Ben. Good luck.
Ben, this is your $5,000 question.
Norma Jean Mortensen was the original name of which famous actress?
3.
Marilyn Monroe.
He's done it!
Yes, he's done it! Marilyn Monroe. Ben.
$5,000!
Wow. Goodbye, Norma Jean. Thanks, Elton John.
Exactly. I knew you were going to say you knew the Elton Jean. Oh my God, I need to go home.
Yeah, she
the
doesn't
Elton
know
John
much.
song.
Benny! $5,000!
Wow.
Oh, Ben, you sound a little underwhelmed.
Yeah, come on. Give us your best
Oh,
shot.
that is amazing. I'm in a bit of shock, actually.
What are you going to do with $5,000?
Oh, my God.
It's a lot of Vegemite.
That is, a lot of Vegemite. Maybe I can upsize to the, the 5 kilo, 10 kilo tub.
Oh, yeah, that's living.
Benny, jokes aside, cost of living, it's crazy at the moment. $5K going to come in handy, mate?
It'll come in very handy. We did get the school fees bill the other day for next year, so it'll get absorbed very quickly. But
Oh,
comes in
don't
very,
waste
very
it
handy.
on your children,
kids to
Ben.
Disneyland.
That's a good point.
No, do something fun for yourself. Kids get enough.
All right, shout the bar. Why not?
Yeah,
Yes.
good on you, Ben. That's living.
It's a lot of
Dad's going to
Bible.
drop you off at state school. I've got the pub to get to.
Yeah, Dad's got to go.
Hey, Ben from Hawthorne, our latest $5,000 winner. Congratulations, buddy.
Yay.
Wow, thanks so much.
What a
5K
way to
question
start your Monday.
returns this time tomorrow. Let's cross to Sydney and talk about this man.
We've just hit 800 Ks. 5 days, 11 hours. Couldn't be more proud of myself. Morning, guys. So it's 5 a.m. Here I have a few coughs. Doom scroll. Try and stand up. Can't stand up.
Pain is worthwhile. That is
my
Ned Brockman's motto, I guess you could say. And right now at Sydney Olympic Park, a man that I think should be Australian of the Year.
I couldn't agree more, Clint.
Is doing something extraordinary. Extraordinary in that he is running 1,600 Ks. 1,600 Ks. That's a lot of marathons and a lot of running. At one stage, he was doing, 20 hours a day?
It's like what he's doing. I mean, I think the whole point of it is getting uncomfortable, right? But this is Superman stuff.
It's the uncomfortable challenge, basically. It's to support people experiencing homelessness. Now, Ned Brockman is surrounded by family, friends, a huge team who are going to will him every step of the way. One of those amazing people is Ian Brockman, Ned's dad. Good morning, Ian.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. He's going.
Yeah, we're good, Ian.
God, how are you going? But how is Ned going? Can we get an update this morning? Because it's all anyone in my friendship group is talking about. How's Ned going?
Have you got all day for me to tell you or not?
No, proud dad.
No, I can't really. It varies. Things change all the time, so you get updates and people. Yeah, it's just all over the place.
He's like
But
a
he's going.
warrior.
He's
He
going.
looks wounded. I mean, what sort of toll is it taking on his body?
Oh well, it's documented, and it changes. The feet one day, the knees, the back of the hips, there's all sorts of stuff happening.
And can I ask, as a dad, is it hard to watch, like your son going through that pain?
Mate. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Well, it was harder earlier. I mean, the goalposts have shifted a bit, and he's been happier, and everyone feeds off that. So we just move on.
Do you get emotional watching it?
Oh, mate, you've probably seen how bad I get.
Yeah.
How proud are you, Ian?
Oh, well, I can't reach the sun, so it'll be beyond that.
Oh,
You are so Australian, mate. I love it.
know.
You sound like you're on the castle.
Oh, no, it's so good. I mean, your son is a superstar, but we're watching him go through this. And, I was out for lunch with some friends, and yesterday, I'll tell you the truth, I was sitting eating dumplings for lunch yesterday, watching this, thinking, God, he is
Don't forget the Kung Pao chicken.
Yeah, and some Kung Pao chicken and throwing some fried rice around while he was running his 19,000
And it came up in conversation, didn't it?
It did, and we were watching, we were on the Instagram, we were trying to catch up to see how he's going. We've seen his body go through so much. He's been running with his blood nose. Clint, I think you said his feet have gone up 2 sizes.
Shoe sizes.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
His
But
feet are so swollen.
How did you feel about eating the dumplings while he was going around?
Well, that's exactly it. We felt guilty.
I thought I'll do it for Ned. I'll eat this
we
last.
said, you know what? We ain't getting an Uber home. We're going to walk.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 2Ks, 1K, how far?
About 400 metres, Ian, but don't judge us, please.
Trying.
Now, what is the donation up to? Because he's doing this for us all to donate and raise money and awareness for homelessness here in Australia. How's his fundraising going?
Yeah, I just noticed 1.471.
Oh, my gosh.
1.4
That is amazing.
million.
So now, am I right in saying you're turning your attention to corporate Australia as well? Ned's Pledge is what it's called. We're encouraging everyone to support it, getting companies involved by donating $100,000 or more, and in return, what they're going to be given the ability to sort of showcase their company in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, we want to get them on board. It's only a drop in the bucket for them guys.
Hey, just running through some of the stuff, Clint, you were saying he's running with a blood nose. His shoe size has gone up 3 sizes because of the swelling on the feet.
Oh.
He's being wheelchaired out to the track to run in the morning so that he doesn't consume any energy or put any extra pressure on his
he's
body.
got strapping tape over his nipples. Is that because they're just bleeding from the shirts rubbing on?
Oh, that seems to be a standard thing that happens.
Ian, has he talked about, after this, is he going to go and sit on a beach in Hawaii or something and not move for a month?
Oh, I don't think he'll go that far. He'll stay in Sydney.
Ian, is he just wired a bit differently? What was he like growing up?
Oh yeah, he questioned everything. He's definitely very strong-willed. There's no doubt about that.
Have you joined him for a few laps?
No. I'll let the young fellas do that. I got too much to do with the milk runs, mate.
Have you got other kids? You got other kids sitting on the couch at home at the moment that you're looking at going, get off your ass and do what your brother's doing?
No way, mate. They're all busy themselves. I've got 3 overachievers, mate.
Oh.
It must have something to do with the dad.
Well,
I reckon. Good on you, Ian. You must be so proud. I know the whole country is behind him and will be watching him as he completes this amazing adventure.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic. I thank you for everyone who's giving him the support.
I believe we're live on TikTok as well now.
Are we?
They're streaming our interview on Ned's.
How do you watch Ned's TikTok?
I've told you, Clint, you are way too old to be on TikTok.
The talk?
Don't worry, I'm on it too, mate.
Jeez.
Good morning, everybody.
TikTok, guys. Jason Lauren, this is Archie and Miles, the chat mates. We're on a TikTok live at the moment.
Here we are.
With Ian.
I just waved like you could see me, and then I remembered we're on the radio.
The shipmates.
Sorry,
the
the world's
boys.
first crossover TikTok live radio station collab.
So these boys are quite a big thing
Wowee.
on the talk.
Yes, okay. Well, can you tell them when they're done with you that they should stop watching TikTok and put on Nova 100 on Monday to Friday, 6 till 9. We need all the listeners we can get.
Hey, guys, can you pass our best on to
Yes.
Ned? He is doing absolutely amazing work out there and raising money for homelessness, which God knows we need it. So, it's you know what? You hit the nail on the head earlier, Clint. He should be Australian of the Year.
100%.
Hey, thanks, Ian.
Absolutely, guys. And just encouraging everyone to get on board Ned's Pledge as well. That'll, create an absolute movement for corporate Australia to get involved and get those big donations into Ned.
Yeah, so trying to raise $10 million for those experiencing homelessness. So if you're a
Amazing.
company that wants to make a difference, you can get in touch. Inquiries at nedsuncomfortablechallenge.com.
Thanks, fellas.
Ned Brockman running to raise money, and he's still
What a
bloody
man.
What just
mate,
happened there?
seriously.
We live on the internet.
Guys, I don't know how we go live on TikTok, but I'm so embarrassed that
Do we
I
get more
waved
followers?
at no one.
Don't worry, last time
You should do a dance like Belinda Russell and David Campbell on
I almost
the
went
Today Extra show.
on the holidays. My son walked in again with my phone. He was live streaming on Instagram, and I was in the bathroom. I'm like, mate,
At what stage of undress?
like still.
Any stage of undress is too far for Jase on the internet. Thank you
Yeah, I
very
take
much.
one button off. Lauren's like, that account needs to be shut down. Oasis, Wonderwall, they are coming to Melbourne. We've got your tickets here on Nova. 132410 is our number. Don't forget, tickets go on sale tomorrow, 15th of October, through livenation.com.au.
It's very exciting, Jase.
For all the details. It'll be amazing.
People have gone Oasis
Troppo.
mad.
Yeah.
haven't they?
Oh, mate, phone lines are going absolutely nuts. We were just saying to Gen Z, our producer, who's, I think, 15?
She behaves like she's 12, though.
She really does. Do you know Oasis? Have you heard of them? Right. Like, give me one of their songs.
I don't believe it.
Apart from Wonderwall. No, I said apart from the one we just played. Champagne. No.
That's red food, Dal.
What a song.
Champagne Supernova. Showers. Jesus.
Champagne showers, lol. All right, there are people around this country going literally bananas for these tickets.
Because there's 4 shows.
Yeah. Yep.
2 in Sydney, 2 in Melbourne, maybe more.
You got it.
We've got tickets to give away, so stay tuned to our show this week.
Let's go to Thomastown. Romy, good morning.
Good morning.
Romy, do you love
Hi.
Oasis?
I love Oasis.
Well,
Do you have a favourite song?
Or Champagne Supernova.
Of course.
What's which one's your favourite Gallagher?
Oh, I'm going to say Noel's probably nicer.
Yeah.
But Lee's got a
Safe
great
bet.
voice.
Yep, safe bet.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've had over 3,000 calls this morning, but the tickets are yours.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you.
Romy.
It means so much to me. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm going to
Romy.
cry.
Oh, don't cry. Tell us about yourself, though, Romy.
Oh, we've just had me and my daughter have had a bit of a hard year. She's been sick.
Oh.
So, yeah, it means a lot to me.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
How's she doing, mate?
She's actually doing a little bit better than the last 2 months, so that's good.
Oh, well. Tickets to Oasis are coming your way. Hopefully,
Thank you.
you two can have a nice night out together, okay?
Girlfriend,
Thank you very much.
are going to Oasis. How good.
Thank you.
These are the hardest tickets in town to get.
I know. There you go.
Almost, I was going
Your-
to say impossible, but it's not because
No,
Romy
no.
just won them here.
Exactly, it is possible. Your chance to win tickets to Oasis and see Champagne Showers live.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, I just...
Have they insured the concerts? Because, I mean, they do have a bit of biff, don't they?
Oh,
The two
you'd want to be
brothers.
going to show one if you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
because anything could happen between show
Yeah,
1 and show
absolutely.
2.
No, they're making dosh, guys.
Oh,
they
yeah.
are surviving.
They're
Whether
making
they,
bank.
even if they don't talk to each other behind the scenes, they are going to get out there, sing their little hearts out.
Sing the ballads. We got more tickets tomorrow as well.
You better believe it. Anyone who has experienced childbirth, I think, is about to look at the radio and scream, bull.
Jase. Incredible.
I can't believe you've met one of these people, Clint.
I know.
I
Aussie
have too, and I don't
couple,
believe it.
Dana and Tony. They flew to the US for what they were planning on being, or thought was going to be, a dream holiday to Disney World.
Right, so just the two of them on a romantic trip to Disney World.
Orlando,
No
Florida,
kids.
right?
No kids.
Yep.
No kids.
Is that weird? Going there without
No.
kids?
No, they might be like, theme park people.
Oh,
those ones that just go
yeah.
from theme park to theme park.
I know
to
theme park people.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's up there with
two
reptile
issues
owners.
here. One being the weather.
Oh,
Hurricane Helene first, and then
yes.
Hurricane Milton.
I was obsessed with Hurricane Milton.
I know.
Did you see the guy that walked back into his house and
I
opened
know.
the
I know
front
what
door
you're gonna say.
and there was an alligator in his
Snap,
living
snap.
room?
Yep. Did you see the alligator and the shark together?
What
do you mean? In the same lounge room?
Yeah, no, like it had flooded into a marina,
Yeah,
and there was
that's
like a
just
little
not
shallow
on.
part of the
That's
water.
not on.
Yeah,
I hope they didn't get Randy. I don't want those two to cross-pollinate.
God no.
A shark and an alligator.
Remember that documentary, Sharknado?
A shalligator. They thankfully Dana and Tony got their day out at Disney World because they went on all the rides,
giant drop.
everything, the Whizzer, the this, the
teacups?
that, they did it all. They did all the worlds.
I don't think there's one called the Wizard.
They did all the worlds.
I think you do that on the ride.
Anyway, before the trip, she was telling her husband and went to the doctor for this because she was feeling really bloated.
Now, should I be going to the doctor? Because I feel very bloated today.
Maybe.
You don't look it.
But I think it's because we all went out on Saturday night and then I ate dumplings yesterday.
Well, be prepared for what the doctor might tell you.
What did this doctor tell her?
You're probably bloated.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
That's it. It happens.
Yep.
Although, while on holiday, she had a baby.
No.
Dana from Australia with husband Tony on the trip of a lifetime to Disney World discovered...
She was on the giant Whizzer.
When did she find out?
41 weeks pregnant.
When did
the Whizzer?
Did she give birth over there?
She gave birth in America and...
Not knowing she was pregnant.
Was it a toilet job?
No.
I chatted in the bathroom. I chatted to her yesterday. Here it
You
is.
chatted to her in the bathroom.
No. He chatted with her on a weekend today. Take a listen.
So how's your baby girl?
She's really well. I can't believe how well she's doing considering some of the stuff Mum was doing, like going on rides and going on a plane at 41 weeks pregnant. But I've had absolutely no idea and really no symptoms.
See,
I don't get it.
We've had 3 kids, and I can tell you now, like my wife would be screaming porkies on this because.
So she says, she goes, I felt really bloated. I went to the bathroom. I took a laxative, and next minute, it wasn't that end she was worried about.
So she did give birth in the bathroom?
She gave birth in the bathroom.
She didn't go to a hospital?
Little Audrey Sly.
Audrey Slide?
Sly.
Audrey slid out?
SLY. Audrey
Oh, you know what that
Sly.
means. You know what that means. They're forced into an international trip with a baby because they've got to get home.
No,
Well, they
she can't
can't
come
get
home.
home.
She wouldn't have an Australian passport.
No Australian passport. So this is the issue.
Oh my God.
There's a diplomatic row about how to get her home. Like,
are you serious?
Yeah.
So it's an American baby.
Yeah.
Does that baby have to vote? No.
No.
Surely the baby won't vote for Trump.
Well,
that's crazy. Do they really want to get home, Clint? And they're seriously caught up in a diplomatic fight?
They are.
That's
They're
ridiculous.
confident the Australian embassy can help
They'll
out.
sort it out. But imagine, like, the giant drop's bad enough on the.
I know. Imagine dropping a baby.
I met a
afterwards.
Thank
couple.
God she didn't have it on the top of the giant drop.
I met a couple in Geelong, and they had a similar situation. They were like early 20s, and they were out bloody clubbing in
Oh,
Windsor.
no.
And then the next day, she thought she was hungover and went to the bathroom and gave birth.
But where does the baby go if you tell me? Like, I don't
What do you
get it.
think?
What do you mean?
I mean, you know when
Where's
you're
it
pregnant.
stashed?
No. Where does it? Is it tucked in up in your ribs or something somewhere? Is it standing upright instead of curled up?
Apparently,
like a peanut?
sometimes the placenta can move to the front.
Really?
So then that way that blocks, like the placenta's
What?
like a
And then you have
barrier
a big bump
between.
on the back.
Well,
Like a
sort
turtle.
of, but it's more that's why you don't see any kicking and stuff like that.
Oh.
When
It does, like, it's not the first time I've heard of this happening.
Yeah.
But I just never thought
Well,
I'd know
imagine
anyone
this.
that used
Tony, the husband, was asleep when Audrey arrived, and he
Imagine
woke to
waking
the
up.
news, and she says, "Good morning, you're a dad."
No.
Oh my!
They wouldn't have had a thing. They wouldn't have had.
I would have
I
never
don't know
slept
what you need
again.
when you have a baby. You need things.
Yeah, hot water and towels. I've seen the movie.
You need things like you
Oh,
have
it needs
to
to cut the umbilical cord.
We need to. Well, not even that. Like, it needs to be dressed and nappies and.
Well, you need to cut the cord first.
But
Before
they don't have
you dress it.
scissors in a
What did they
hotel
do?
room. You'd have
Do
to
they
use the
call room
bottle opener.
service?
We only had 4 minutes on weekend today. I couldn't ask all the questions.
You need to ask more questions.
Yeah, do you use the bottle opener? You know where you get that little sharp bit open at the end?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
that'll
enough
do.
utensils
But
in
what
the
about
hotel
the
room.
doctor that said she was bloated?
I
Has she
know.
given him a bit of a ring-a-ding-a-ling and said,
serve.
wasn't bloated?
Pregnant.
Meet Audrey.
That is crazy.
I'm
Wake
pretty
up.
confident. I'm pretty confident it was just the Kung Pao chicken for us yesterday
Yeah,
that bloated us.
If I get on
The
my
MSG.
flight home and give birth by accident,
If you do, we've got a break tomorrow.
Absolutely. Might even open phones. Jase and Lauren here. Clint joining us as well. And that is it. We are getting out of here, guys.
We are getting out of here, guys. It's been so nice to get
What a
back
pleasure
together, though.
it's been.
2 weeks apart we've had.
I know, but God, it's good to be back.
You know, Clint and I didn't even see each other over the holidays, which is
very,
unusual for
very
us.
rare.
Well, you were out of the country. You were
I
filming
was
another
in-
F-Boy Island.
Canada.
I was in F1J1.
Yeah, he went to F1J1.
Oh, Fiji, Bulla Bulla.
Went to Fiji, Vinaka.
I went
It was
from Bentley
lovely,
East
actually.
to Bentley and then back to Bentley East a bit.
Well, that's on you.
Were you
Yeah, I
out
know.
fishing?
No,
Did
he
go
didn't
fishing.
catch a snapper, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Snapper
it is.
season.
It's snapper season.
Are you going to go fishing today?
Thank you for being a friend.
I bloody should. It is.
Is it
amazing
a
out there.
Sparkler.
It's a sparkler.
It's a sparkler. You know, we were up in Sydney for the ACRAs, or the Logies with No Money, the radio awards, on the weekend.
Yep.
Clint and I yesterday went out for a lunch without you, Jase, which you would have thoroughly enjoyed because we went for dumplings. And then we stayed in Sydney last night, and then we went back to the hotel like a couple of girlfriends. We swung past the convenience store and picked up lots of chocolates and lollies, and we climbed into, we had separate rooms, but we climbed into,
Bed together.
with our big fluffy robe.
Well, no,
Under
they
the
weren't
same
fluffy.
doona?
This is controversial because you know when a hotel robe can be just big and fluffy.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
comforting?
yeah, yeah.
We talked about it the whole way home, didn't we?
Yeah, we wished
We
for
said,
that.
we hope they're not waffle robes.
I don't like the waffle robe. There's
You
no
know
point.
what they were?
were.
Waffle
They were
robe.
bloody waffle robe.
What's the point?
Waffle robes.
We climbed into bed with our lollies and our chocolates, and we watched
Caramel.
TV together.
Marvellous caramel.
And then I thought, I wonder if Paul would be jealous, and I called him and he was like, I couldn't care less, have fun, guys. Hung up.
Do you know who else is in bed? Shayna.
Oh, we watched The Block with Shayna Blair.
Oh, yeah, right. Spion, I missed
you,
it. Yeah.
Clint has so many opinions on
Oh,
people
yeah.
on The Block.
That
It was
girl
like
with the green
being
hair, she's a bit of a bully. Am I allowed to say that?
You just did.
She's a bit of a bully.
I wish I was in that bed last night. Hey,
We had a great time.
we are out of here.
I might have got bed bugs, but other than that, we had a great time.
Mel
Not from me.
Tracina
I think it was
is in
from you.
next. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.
Nova.